Australian man thrown in prison for breaking a mandatory 14-day coronavirus quarantine. Shalom. First and foremost, giving all praises, honor, glory, respect, and blessings to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rarakah Kodash. Salutations to the Lord's elect on the four corners of the earth, pushing this truth in all sincerity and patiently waiting for Yahweh Shai's return. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, which have taught us everything we know through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. Australian man caught in girlfriend's cupboard after repeatedly breaking coronavirus quarantine gets 6 months behind bars. Now, this is going to come to America. And in case if you people did not know, a quarantine is a medical martial law where they can lock down an entire city or even an entire state or neighborhood of whom they deem has the virus or a deadly virus or a deadly disease. So an Australian man who repeatedly broke a mandatory 14-day COVID-19 quarantine has ended up in isolation for longer after a court slapped him with a 6-month jail term. So the whole world is in mourning because of unrighteous dealings, you know. There is no such thing as freedom upon this planet anymore. You people can't walk around freely. You can't walk in shops without a mask anymore like you used to. Life as you know it is changing right before your eyes. And it's not changing for the better, it's changing for the worse. And as time passes on, things will only continue to get worse. So don't be surprised if there is another virus that the US government decides to unleash or decide to report on a mainstream media, you know, to justify putting more of you people here in America on lockdown under a quarantine. Because the wicked is in rulership. This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 29, verse 2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn. You see, this Australian man, he's in mourning now. I'm not defending him. I don't even know what his nationality is. But I do know he's in mourning because first off, this coronavirus is not as bad as the media is making it out to be. But the reason why the media is making the coronavirus out to be as bad as it is because the so-called elites, they know they have but a short time to implement their new world order. And in order to implement their new world order before time run out, they got to move quickly. And one of the methods on how they're moving quickly with their new world order is what? Their mainstream media. Okay, they're coming out with all kind of BS that's not even real, you know, and then they're overly exaggerating small situations to make justifications behind U.S. government actions. And the coronavirus is not just affecting America, it's still affecting parts of China and Japan. It's still affecting parts of the Middle East. Even in the land of Israel, people are protesting over the coronavirus. Here in America, you know, You got people who got to wear masks. You know, in some cases, you got to wear gloves and stuff at certain jobs, even certain restaurant jobs. You got to wear masks and gloves. You can't go anywhere, or you can hardly go anywhere in America nowadays without having a mask or gloves on. In some states, you get fined a certain amount of money if you're caught not wearing a mask out in the open, outside, in public. So the whole world is in mourning because the wicked is in rulership. And this is all a part of the plagues which Yahweh Ba'ashum Yahweh Shai said they would bring upon the world. Second Esdras, chapter 15, verse 5. Behold, saith the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashum Yahweh Shai, I will bring plagues upon the world. Now, let's observe that word plague. Because we know a plague is a misfortune or something evil, but a plague can also be a contagious disease. The definition of plague from Google.com. A contagious bacterial disease. A contagious bacterial disease. The coronavirus is a contagious bacterial disease. So you can better understand. Now the Lord said he would bring plagues upon the world, correct? So this plague of the coronavirus is not only affecting America, it's also affecting Australia, parts of the Middle East. It's affecting parts of the Middle East. It's affecting China, Japan, North Korea, South Korea. So this plague is taking hold of the whole world, man. Okay? And they even give you an example of a plague, bubonic plague, okay? Which the bubonic plague is real. That actually took place in the past. And they probably still have a patent on this disease and intend to use it on the public to reduce the population. It says, and sometimes infection of the lungs. Okay, it says an outbreak of plague. It says an outbreak of plague. So here's another definition of plague: cause continual trouble or distress to. Okay, and this coronavirus is causing continual trouble and distress to these people. And the so-called elites, they're using the coronavirus to cause continual trouble and distress to the people. They want you people to suffer. Okay? They want you people to suffer. So the word plague has a huge meaning to it. So Shalom is on to the next one. Shalom. These people are fucking gone.